Welcome to a Tang Rapide. A mega 10-acre lake surrounded by woodland in the Champagne region of France, with a stock of fish that isn't even fully known yet. And with a 4-hour drive from the Eurotunnel, it wasn't long before I'd arrive. However, a quick stop for some local delicacies was much needed.
Bonjour. Two
croissants
and deux
et 2 pains au chocolat.
si.
Well, you'll have just witnessed some of my absolutely unbelievable French. I don't like to say, it's something I keep under wraps that well, I don't call myself fluent, semi-fluent. It's just something I've always sort of had in the locker that I've kept a secret, really. And I thought I'd show you today, speaking at the counter there with my fantastic French. I do get mistaken for being a French person quite often. It's not something it won't be something that surprises me. It's happened quite a few times now. And yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little insight into how I am. Do you know, I like to experience the cultures. I've ordered the pain au chocolat and the croissants. It's just who I am. I like to embrace local culture, and picking up the language is just one of those things. But on that note, I do need to continue the drive. So, au revoir. Je m'appelle Jali.
Merci, Charlie. As much rubbish as I did talk there, I did need to hit the road. And with me now driving through the French villages, there was no better sign I was getting close. But nothing could prepare me for how cool the final stretch of this journey to the lake would be.
You'll just see me come down one of the coolest drives ever to the lake. We are now going through like a forest, a literal forest. Look at this. This is absolutely mental for entering a lake. This has got to be the best way I've ever entered one. I mean, just look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. It is just forest either side of me, going into the abyss. This is absolutely wicked. I genuinely have never done a drive where you come into a lake and it's like this. I mean, look at this. This is remote, out in the sticks, proper fishing. Oh my lord, look at this. I mean, I'm not even showing you, but look. It's just trees everywhere. Lord above. I feel like I'm in the jungles. Fucking hell, I'm in the Amazon. This is absolutely brilliant. Oh, this is what these adventures are all about. It is the fishing, but it's these sort of things that you'd never see otherwise. They're just absolutely brilliant. Oh, and here we are. We're at the pearly gates of heaven, they could say.
They most definitely would say. My excitement was through the roof. I finally arrived, and I couldn't wait to get out and see the lake and start fishing.
We're all parked up and here. Let's get out the van. Oh. Well, the beautiful sunshine on the way in seems to have left me. However, I'm on my way into the clubhouse now to go and meet Swifty if he is there. But it is meant to pick up at the rest of the week, so I'm looking forward to it. And it's still beautiful out here. It's still absolutely beautiful. Just a little bit of cloud. We can get past that. And here we are at the clubhouse, though. Well, I was just clearly practicing earlier. That is brilliant. And look at it, he's plugging me. Oh yeah, there you go. Charlie Goes Fishing. Subscribe. Plug it. Oh, this is the main bit. Oh yes, look at some of these fish. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Let's have a look at some of these here. Oh yeah, look at that. Beetlejuice. Little plates. And look at that. Look at the size of that grassy. God, I've never had one that big. And I think is this the A team? Oh yeah, Miss Perfect. Oh, what to do to get my hands on some of these. £52 4 ounce and too small to get all the way up there with the camera. Oh, look at some of them. This is gonna be a hell of a week. Look at all this here. Enough drinks to last me a lifetime. Even though I don't actually drink alcohol, there's still all bases covered. I know I'm a killer for a Twix. And look at that. Oh yes, this is going to be an absolutely belting week.
Alright, geezer.
Here he is.
How are we
Bloody
doing?
hell.
Good to see you again,
mate.
pal.
Yeah. What's this you've got in your hands?
You need to merch up, mate, if you're going to be here. Get that on you.
Oh, get this bar. Look at that.
That's
Right, let's get it on. You can hold this, mate, while I
go
put
on,
it
then.
on. There we go.
Go on, don the colours.
Bloody hell, mate. Fits like a glove.
Yeah,
Fits
man,
like
new
a
merch.
glove. Look at this.
You're the
Oh,
first person to have one of the hat off the new merch, you realise that? How special is
I
that?
am honoured, mate. I am honoured.
Let's take it back.
Are we time to get fishing, mate?
Mate, I think we're in for a few here.
It looks absolutely prime out there, mate.
We've got a bit of a ripple on. We've got my pal Charlie, he's going to do a few days with us. My missus is out halfway through the week.
Well,
You know,
it's
you're not having the
delightful.
whole lake to yourself, you can't be that selfish.
Well, it won't matter anyway, mate. I'm a professional noddy.
I'm really looking forward to it, mate.
No,
it
I
should be a cracking week.
This
Fingers
is good.
crossed.
Fingers crossed, mate.
I
We're going
mean-
to catch some. We're going to catch some.
I mean, it is called fishing and not catching, but we'll do our best.
We will.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Before we get too into it, the first thing to do was decide where I was going to fish, which meant a good lap around the lake, looking for signs of fish in each of the swims. After a lot of walking and watching the water, I decided on a swim called Storks, where I'd seen a few fish showing consistently. Now, ideally I'd have put some cool drone footage of the fish showing in that area. However, I managed to miss every single fish by about a second. Roll the clips. You actually can't ride that. But before I got my rods out, I made my way back to the clubhouse as I wanted to have a chat with Phil about what having a lake in France is really like and if he really is living the dream.
Oh, hello, Cyrus. Oh. So this is what living the dream really looks like. Whew. I think Swifty's in there with some brews though, and he's going to come and have a chat with me about what it really looks like. It's all right looking at it like this, but oh, here we go.
There's your weird tea with no sugar, no milk.
Thanks, mate.
Randomer.
Right, so let's take it back to how we first met each other. You were out in one of your lakes in France.
Are we doing the truth or are we doing the...
Right, I were there when my alarms the wrong way round, weren't
Yeah.
I was. And
nice new shiny delts for your birthday facing the lake? rather
yeah,
than,
yeah, and they were the wrong way round, and I had 3 different rods,
Yeah, different reels.
and a rod pod that had seen better days.
We had to set you up, didn't we? Really?
Yeah, we had to set me up. So you met me when I was a noddy, but now I'm an accomplished angler.
Yeah, man.
I'd say.
Yeah, man. I've loved your journey. It's been awesome. You know what I mean? To give someone a little bit of assistance in a week and then just see, and then we spoke afterwards. And
Yeah, we
you're
kept in
we're
contact.
from the same neck of the woods, and then you just went from strength to strength. And next thing I know, you were driving all the way down to Italy to have a mega session. And I was like, Jesus, is that the same Charlie? You know?
Yeah, it
So,
was crazy. I definitely got the buzz. Definitely
obviously,
got the
when I
buzz.
got this awesome place,
Yeah.
I was like, I've got to get Charlie down there. I've got to see if he's actually retained any of that knowledge.
Well, I hope I have. I hope I have. I'm ready to give it some stick, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, man.
But there's been some more graft put into this, hasn't there, mate?
Yeah, mate.
On a serious note, and it's not, Rome weren't built in a day, but
No.
you've
And
put
it's
some
still
more graft
ongoing,
into
mate,
it. Yeah.
and it will be for the next probably couple of years. You know, it's everything takes time. You know, I've been in the industry quite a while now. I've worked at some well-known lakes out in France, gaining knowledge, experience along the way, and you know, at some point it's like, right, you just sort of got to take that plunge, and this is it.
Brilliant.
And as soon as I came down the track to have a look at this place, I knew straight away. Before Cyrus was even born, I knew that I could make this work, and you know, it's been a hard, what am I in now, 14 months, and you know, taking it from no power on site, no facilities as such, you know, there was basic stuff going along, and making it into somewhere that I call now home, and this is my back garden.
It's mental. It is
It's unbelievable.
It's
you know.
absolutely wicked.
It's
I've done
got
a quick lap round.
and it's got a great young stock of fish that are all progressing at the same rate, which is awesome because it gives you such a good average.
Yeah.
You know, the average
Yeah.
is over 30, and I'm still discovering the stock on here as well. People are still catching new fish all the time.
Yeah,
Hence,
it's
on
crazy.
Christmas Day, and there's a fish called Yorkie. £52,
I've
£4
I've
I think
seen
was.
it, mate.
On,
I've seen
on
it.
Christmas Day, mate, my mate Paul had that.
That'd be
and
one to have, wouldn't it?
Such a surprise, you know.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and it's just awesome. But you know, it's one of them. It's every angler's dream, though, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, of
You know
course.
what I mean?
It's a
I'd
dream.
love to have my own
yeah,
lake.
everyone,
I'd love to
yeah.
have my own lake in France, something like that. And do you know what? If you want it, do it. Go for it. But there's sacrifice involved as well, you know. It's
Of course.
I'm not around my family, and I've got friends. I do have the odd friend, you know, friends
Yeah,
back in the UK.
mean, I don't consider myself a friend, more
Well,
of an acquaintance.
Well, you know, but it's you know, you've got these. You do have to sacrifice, and you know, every penny I have and that I gain at the moment, and what he's going straight back in. I won't make a penny on this place for years, you know, but you're investing back into your own future and stuff. And
yeah,
you know, we've got, as you can see, my little pond. That wasn't supposed to be done for about another 18 months, but then I'm so impatient. I was like, right, get that dug.
Absolutely.
Luckily,
brilliant.
I've got a really good mate in Dave that lives like locally, who's really good on a digger. So we got on the digger, and he did that for me in like 2 days.
It's great.
But then I've plumbed it all up with my pond experience, you know, working in the koi industry and stuff back in the UK. And
It all comes together. It all,
mate,
comes, together. Yeah,
this was
brilliant.
always my dream.
Yeah, it's
I
fantastic,
I
though.
wasn't content with it being just a dream. I had to make it happen.
Yeah,
and it's the same with
brilliant.
anything in life. No matter what your dreams are, if you want it, go and get it. And people say, oh, it's a cliche type thing and what have you. But if you do want something enough, you can do it.
Yeah,
but there's
I love
sacrifice
it.
involved.
Yeah, there
You know,
always is.
It's
yeah,
lonely here.
100%,
Before I got Cyrus, like, mate, I was really lonely. I was living off literally a car battery for 3 months, just and my lithium battery,
yeah.
charging my phone up and stuff, a generator to have power tools during the day whilst I was doing a lot of the work. You know, those are lonely nights in the winter when it's dark at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock over here, and
Yeah, well, for
it's
anyone.
cold, it's icy.
Yeah.
You know, the lid on the lake, so you can't even get a rod out, and you're just like, oh, just trying to get a bit of 3G.
Oh.
I didn't have internet then, but you know, it's a process.
Yeah.
It's getting better. You know, the anglers that I've had on are just loving it and rebooking back on, which is lovely. They're with me at the start of the journey.
Yeah.
And people are really enjoying it. And this stock is starting to now come out. And I've just started a winter campaign on like feeding it over the winter months, because I close over the winter. Because remember, I'm 24/7, 365.
Yeah,
on
there's
my
no
own.
stop.
There's
yeah.
no days off.
No.
But I had a feeding regime on it over the winter to keep them going and to increase those weights on the fish.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you get amongst some of the better fish.
Well, we've
because-
had the walk around the clubhouse, which is just behind us. Well,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in front of us, sorry, just in front of us here, and there is some fish in there.
Yeah,
mate.
man.
I mean, I might throw some names out there. Brogdon, that's
Yeah,
one I'd love.
That is one.
Caudal.
Do you know what? Brogdon always gets a bit overlooked in there, and I'm
Mm.
always like, no, that's the one you want to watch, because it's not a great lengther of a fish. It's more of a girther.
One of these, yeah. Hey, no wrong with it,
deep,
Gareth.
and it's thick and wide backed.
Yeah.
Great fish, but there's also ones to watch that are on there that have only had like one capture still.
Caudal, I think you'd mentioned. That's one I'd
My
like.
mate
That's
Steve
another one.
Brogdon had that.
Yeah.
I think it's on 39, 38, 30. No, 39. I think on the wall.
Yeah, it is 39.
And
it
that's
is.
12 months. So I'm expecting that to be like 44, 45 pounds. I mean, at the minute, I've got 250. 250s have come out so far. But,
Right,
but
and that's the
they're just what I
Yorkie
know.
and Bob.
Yorkie and Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just what I know.
Yeah.
Because new fish are coming out all the
yeah, I
time.
did
think
mention
there's
this,
still,
yeah.
There's still surprises out there. It wouldn't surprise me if they've got some upper 50s and that knocking round in there. Time will tell.
I can't wait to get fishing,
Yeah,
mate.
man.
Honestly, I cannot wait. It's gonna be. I hope I can do a good job for you
Well,
and catch them.
Well, they're there, and it's up to your angling ability to go and catch him.
Yeah, well, we do have Charlie here as well for a little bit.
It's very
we
true.
do have Charlie here, and he's probably a better angler than I
He's
am.
all right. I've taught him well as well.
And then I think we have Louise coming later.
Louise
in the
is
week
coming,
as well.
yeah. She's coming to
so
annoy me.
It'll all be a good little bit of a social and everything. We should have a good time.
She's one to watch. She'll probably snig a couple out and all.
It'd be nice for the film, get
know.
a few fish going. Yeah,
You
of
know it,
course,
mate.
man. It's going to be great. So we
Absolutely.
load it all up on your quad, and we'll.
Yeah. So I'll load all your gear up onto my quad and trailer. I'll take you around to your swim so you can just chill out.
Lovely.
And then,
Lovely.
yeah, you set them. And then it's just coming up here for your evening meals.
I can't wait for that, mate. I am so looking forward
I'm
to
going
it.
to put some weight on you if that's all right.
Wait, mate, there's weight to put on. I'll lose any more, I'll blow away in wind.
Brilliant.
I think it's time to start getting fishing, mate.
Here's to a good week.
Let's have it.
Yeah, man.
Oh yes, it was time to start fishing. So I loaded up all the gear on the trailer, which Swifty drove all the way round to my swim for me, and it was already looking good for a bite.
Fizzing out there. They're fizzing just down this margin here. The sun is getting out now, the clouds going. Could definitely be good for a bite in here. 100%. So exciting.
With excitement taking over, I just grabbed the essentials of 2 rods and a net and cast them in the area I'd seen fish, leaving stones on the spools so I'd hear them fall off if I got a take, and to increase my carpiness. However, after all the filming and setting up, evening quickly drew in, so I made sure I had the rods set up properly on the areas with the ever faithful pink pop-ups ready for an Atang Rapide carp. And as the sun set that evening, my confidence was high. But it was the other Charlie who'd be kicking things off, with a cracking mirror that was just over the £30 mark. And the action did not stop there for Charlie. As the sun rose that morning, he had not 1, but 2 fish in the sling. So I headed round to give him a hand and check his bait for fish hormones. Well, as usual, Charlie can't handle the fish. This is standard. He can catch them, but he can't hold them. Oh. That's take 1. Well, there we go. Thank God you're catching, mate.
I tried my best.
Me and Phil are as much use as chocolate fire guards. But what a great brace to start the morning. Whew. What a great brace indeed. And after finishing up filming, I headed back round to my swim, where I opted to use my bait boat and placed a rig perfectly on the area I'd seen them yesterday. And it looked
Absolutely bang on for a fish. So I'm going to keep quiet, sit and read my book, and hopefully that rod's going to scream off. I'll see you soon.
As much as I was enjoying reading in these beautiful surroundings, Cole Pilkington's diary, if you were wondering, it wasn't long before I was interrupted by the rod I'd just put out. Well, here it is, my first fish from Stork Swim, which only can be described as a jungle of a swim. What absolutely wicked settings these are. And beautiful fish to go along with it. How cool is this as a place to catch fish? It literally is a jungle. Wicked. Oh, it's been a hard-earned bite, this one as well. Absolutely chuffed to bits. After that flurry of action, the day ticked by with nothing more to report. However, the following morning, Charlie was leaving, and after the success he'd had, I made the decision I was going to move into his swim. So I said,
Goodbye on Storks for now. It's an absolutely awesome swim. However, I've had my fish out of it. Charlie's gone. Seems to be a few more fish held up in his area that I can keep picking off. I think I've had my opportunity here. So let's get on with the move.
I must have been a right shithouse in my former life because I'm trying to get the rods out and the heavens have opened. I was thought to myself, I'll be fine, I'll get the rods out. I mean, it's all over the camera. I also set my bivvy up on the wrong angle, if you can hear me. So this is currently my situation in the bed. Yeah, I've got shorts on. I don't even know what to say, really. I mean, it's really coming down. Yeah, didn't really plan for this. Thought it'd be, you know, a bit cold with a bit of sun. And we've had sun, and now we've got the rain. And yeah, I positioned my bivvy on completely the wrong angle. So I now, oh my lord, so I now have everything completely soaked. I have 1 rod out, and if I'm honest, not really looking forward to putting 2 out. But it is ready to go. A little bit of double corn there on a D-rig, something different. Lord above. Just literally finished getting the rods out, and the fucking sun is out.
Are you taking the absolute piss? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Although the sun came back out, it wasn't long before it was raining again, which carried on well into the evening. So the only logical thing to do was head to the clubhouse and try and beat Swifty at darts.
Live at the Ali Pali Rapide.
Let's have it. Oof. Oof.
We'll take it. 55.
Just gotta make sure mine actually getting shot. There we go. It's bad. It's an 11 start. Oh.
Come on. 5. 21.
21.
Ooh, sugar.
Unfortunately, now you've widened the angle out, we can see all these ones.
Ah. Just finding my range, just finding my range.
Yep. $180!
Oh, oh, it was coming. Oh no. Bollocks.
Wakatina!
Shit.
That's a leg of darts, mate. 50, 16, 18 dart like that. I do practice a bit.
I won't be putting darts under special skills, that's for sure. But fishing, on the other hand, definitely would be, as my first morning in the new swim had paid off.
Well, it's the first morning of the move, excuse my hair and the way I look. But there's a rod there, there's a net here, because oh, it's just absolutely soaks me. Oh, that's freezing. But there's a comment in the net, and the other one said, "Move over, move over." Right, let's get it slinged up. It is an angry comment. What a way to start the move. Well, it's about my luck. That is right in. Oh. Yep, serious pain. The fish is slinged, but my God, that hurts. I need to get this out quick. Ooh, little hook update for you. We are currently getting it cold so we can yank it out. Got Dr. Phil ready to pull it out on call there.
The peas will no longer be used for any cooking purposes after this.
Oh yeah, we do specify that. Or yeah, they will be gone after my antics. Just to fill you in with how it's gone so far. So this, my leg is all cut up. My ankle is twisted really bad. I mean, that doesn't sound like, it sounds like I'm a big puss, but that is actually the case. And we've got a hook in the finger. We've been through the battles this week.
Well, we've got a fish each in the sling.
We do, don't we? We have a fish each, so I genuinely couldn't care less.
I'm well disappointed. He's just pulled it out himself.
Look at me. Oh, there's nails, mate. There's nails.
Shows your finger, mate.
Don't know if that'll show it too well. Just shows my hooks are good.
Yeah.
They don't come out. Oh, that hurts.
Well,
no, it doesn't hurt.
It's a good job you got your
got
your tetanus already, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
No, we're just go and sort these fish out then, eh?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
God, I'll
time.
make your brew first.
It's a great shout, mate.
No worries.
Once Swifty had made a brew that was much needed after that morning's events, it was time to look at the fish. Well, I say look, my fish was a little bit camera shy. I don't know if that was camera shy or I'm just a noddy, but it was still a great way to start the move. And if you don't believe in miracles, you should do now, because Swifty had also managed to catch one. Just for the record, it was smaller than mine, only by a pound, still smaller.
Well, lovely start. It's took a little bit of time. But look at that, what a beautiful framed common. Definitely been on the munch, the sling is full of it. Caught this one in the sort of early morning, so it's just been slung for an hour. What absolutely beautiful champagne common there. What a stunning creature. That'll do.
Just before we let the fish go, there was a rather important job Swifty needed to do.
So one thing I'm doing here at the lake is tagging all the fish. It's more for my identification purposes. I can follow the fish's growths. So I have my scanner. Obviously this fish hasn't been tagged. Not necessarily hasn't been caught, but it hasn't been tagged yet. So when I'm tagging, The head of the fish is always to the right, dorsal just down, and I'm literally just going in at sort of a 45 degree, 35, 40 degree angle. Needle in, hold it in place, pull out. Doesn't harm the fish. It's exactly the same as if you were tagging your dog when you go to the vet. You hear the beep. That's done. Malachite blue. One on the hook hold. Job done.
After quite an eventful morning, the day passed by with nothing more to report. However, that evening the action quickly resumed, with Swifty kicking things off first, hooking into a much bigger carp. And after a battle that led him all over the lake, he finally netted the fish, and it was definitely bigger. So he got it out on the mat, and I'll let Swifty tell you the rest.
Now this is a little bit more what we're after. Check out that for a mega framed common. This is the second fish of the day. We had that smaller one this morning. Let's face it, don't all grow or are born 50 pounders. But she's not far off, just under 40 pound this one. Mega frame. And have you seen the width? Have you seen the width? Get in
I
here.
have, mate. Look at that. What
That's
an
mega.
absolute belter, mate. Cracker.
More tonight?
Oh, let's have it.
Let's
get me one. Well, we've just been here with Swifty before. As we were doing it, my rod's gone off. And with a PB grassy, it does not want to behave whatsoever. But look at that. Not everyone goes fishing for these, but they are absolute creatures, and I am chuffed any time catching them. Look at that.
What a great day that had turned out to be, with both me and Swifty catching 2 fish each, and with the night drawing in, our confidence was through the roof, wondering which one of our rods would go first. Being the better angler, of course it was my rod that went first, but more importantly, it was my biggest fish of the trip so far, coming in at a cracking 36 pound. Just
look at the stomach on this thing. What an absolute chunk. The spot is well and truly rocking now. Fish number 3 or 4 now, can't even remember. Well worth the move for sure, but look at that. That is a common. Oh yes, let's keep going.
After my piece to camera was complete, it was time to release the fish. A rather easy process, you would think, but being an absolute weapon like myself, I managed to make a right meal out of it. Now, just a disclaimer, no fish were harmed in the following clip, only my ego.
Oh, well, we didn't get that one on camera.
Oh, but we did. We so did. Let's watch it back just one more time. Oh, go on then, one more time.
Well, I was just about to do a video about how well my rods looked, and they were placed absolutely perfect, and they were definitely going to go. And, well, there's one missing. It has gone. Literally within 5 minutes of dropping it. So we're going to go have a wander. You're going to come with a walk with me. I'm just going to walk along this stanchion here, because this is what I landed it off. This that juts out here, which is really handy, because when they do kite like this one did and wipe out my other rod, yeah, you can land them, which is really handy. So I have what will definitely be another PB grass carp in there. It is a big one as well, a really big one. I cannot wait to get this one out on the mat. Got the camera ready here, all ready for action. Let's get this fish out. As the weather forecast suggested, sunshine, big carp, and another PB grass carp at 39.5 pound. I can barely carry it. Look at that thing. What a brilliant fish. Whew. This is what coming to France is all about. Big carp, sunshine. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just sat in the bivvy after catching that grass carp, and I thought I'd just run you through quickly how my approach is to fishing this venue. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, because I know these bits in videos get dead boring. So basically, pink pop up, that's what I'm catching them on. Now, I use spinner rigs. I'm not going to run you through how to tie them. I think there's 3 million videos on how to tie them online, but my only little bit of difference that I do is I fish a
shod hook on them rather than like a spinner hook that a lot of people use. Personal preference, I just catch a lot of fish on it. It's what I use for 90% of my fishing. And instead of having the spinner rig like straight up, let me try and see if I can show you here. I have it on a kink. See if I can show it better there. There we go. I have it like a bit more kinked over. Nothing game changing, but it catches me fish. Like I said, I'm on a helicopter setup. I've not got the bead very high. There's a bit of debris. I just want to sit above that, and I'm fishing a 3.5 ounce lead. So if you are fishing here, that's what I'm fishing in the margins. However, in open water, exactly the same, just a lighter lead, and I'm pushing the bead up a little more just to account for it's a clay lake and there's a lot of silt, so it sinks right in. So I'm just trying to get something lighter so it doesn't plug right in, and lifting that bead up so my rig just sits beautifully on top and I catch fish like I do. That's what's doing it for me.
Rig talk over, it was time to get my rods back out on the dance floor as the carp were definitely ready to tango. However, the same couldn't be said for Swifty, and after seeing a few fish fizzing on the other side of the lake, he decided to head round to see if he could nick one, and it didn't take long.
2 minutes in the right place is better than time in the wrong. Bit of opportunist fishing. Saw some fish fizzing on the other side of the lake. Thought I can't miss that. Super pimped up pop up, onto fizzers. Maybe an hour, and away she goes. Lovely mid-30 common. That'll do nicely.
After catching that fish so quickly, Swifty made the decision to move. However, it was still me that picked up the next fish, a very cool looking saddleback common that weighed in just shy of the 30-pound mark. But before I got my rods back out, I thought I'd have a quick chat about my baiting approach.
Well, we're certainly getting into a few fish now, so I thought I'd quickly run you through what bait I'm using. Now, my mix is 90% maize out here. It is a staple diet for fish. Phil feeds them on it. He also feeds them on the house pellet, but myself, I love maize. I think it's brilliant. It stands out, it's clear. We're in spring, so I wanted to have something that is visual for them to come down on. Now, he makes it here himself. You can buy it from Phil here. It's absolutely brilliant. And to be honest, it's cheap as chips. As terms of baits go, baits can be expensive. So I've whacked in a load of maize. Absolutely perfect. You can pick it up here. He cooks it himself. It's absolutely brilliant. I'd definitely give that a try if you are coming out here. Let's get on with some fishing.
The traps were set, the buzz was high, and the night began to set in. And little did we know, this was going to be a night we wouldn't forget. With both of us catching within minutes of each other, we'll go to my fish first, as Swifty had something very special in his net.
Now, I've just had a debate with Swifty of whether this was a 30-pounder. I went with 29, he went with 31. Bang on in the middle, 30-pounder. Yes, what an absolutely beautiful fish and a great way to kick off the night. The weather looks prime. And I've heard through the grapevine that Swifty's also caught an absolute belter. So this is the night of big commons, so I'm told. Long may it continue. Oh yeah. Well, you probably won't have the best view of me because I've got a head torch shining in the camera, but I'm on my way to photograph Swifties. Big 'un, and look how cool that is. How sick is that?
Little newt. This is way more important than Swifty's fish. Look at that. That's sick. Huh. How cool. Don't see them every day. Brilliant.
Just look at that. A fish known as Miss Perfect, which I think you'll agree speaks for itself. Now that newt was very cool, but nowhere near as cool as that fish. But I'll be quiet now, and I'll leave you with Swifty.
What a fish this is, 47.5 pound common. Oh, that's what you come to France for, innit? I love it.
After Swifty had done a job holding it up for the cameras, it was time to get her back home.
Look at the shoulders on that.
Look at that, eh?
It's a fish and a half, mate.
Beautiful.
That is a fish and a half.
See if I can get your camera wet.
Oh, mate, I'm chuffed to bits for you. Look at that.
She's a chunk.
Chunk.
And you can go home now, baby girl. Come on in there, baby. Come on.
That's what you call a hell of a night. And I'll only say this once, but that was some very good angling from Swifty. However, there was no time for a nice lie in that morning, as we both had a fish each on first light.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Yes, I have got the golden locks out. Decided to have a shower. Just look at them. They are a bit wild this morning, need a little bit of taming, but I've ridden the dragon a few times, I'll sort it. But the main thing isn't how good I look this morning and how fantastic my hair is. It's the fact we've got a fresh rig ready here with a yellow pop-up on now. Yellows seem to be doing the do. And we have a fish in the sling. We have a fish in the sling, and I need to get that rod back on the spot because I think there's a chance for another bite. And just take it in. It is a beautiful morning here at Tang Rapide. Beautiful. Even better with a fish. Let's probably go and get this rod out first. I was going to say let's weigh it and all that. Let's get the rod out. Let's catch another one. Just a quick one, head and shoulders, if you are watching. I am readily available at any point if you'd like to work with me. Just thought I'd put that out there as a little feeler, you know, don't feel any pressure. But I feel with my hair, your shampoo, we could really go places. So yeah, that was all I just wanted to say. Just a quick ask, quick throw it out there, you know, no pressure. But if you do want to message me, I'm here. Whoa, pump the brakes on the edit. Sorry for interrupting YouTube, but head and shoulders, I've got a mullet now. And as gorgeous as I may look, that might not be a cup of tea. And like I've said, no pressure, but I am here. And speaking of being here, well, I was just about to do a voiceover, so I'm going to see if I'll just pop your hair. I can do it in one take, which is very difficult, but we'll give it a go. After putting the rod back out on the spot, it didn't take long for it to go again. Brilliant angling. Putting the morning's fish total to 3. This was turning into a red letter session. However, I needed to film these fish. So as crazy as it sounds, I reeled in my remaining rods and headed round to Swifty's swim to sort his fish first. And then get him to come round to my swim to help with both of mine. Mental fishing. Now that's what you call first take Malone. So let's check out Swifty's fish.
Here we have a very lively bar of gold this morning. We will take that. Absolutely. Literally a smidgen under the £30 mark. But what a great average. And what a beautiful bar of gold.
Swifty's fish done, it was time to have a look at my morning brace.
How about that for a morning start?
Not bad, is it? It's nice of you to let me hold one, mate.
I thought I'd give you the bigger one, mate, let you know what they feel like.
That's just because I've got bigger muscles than you.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be at the gym when I get home.
What a brace of fish.
Absolutely brilliant, mate.
I think that's proof in the pudding that your spot's rocking.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit, mate.
Nice, man. Nice.
Oh, the spots weren't just rocking, they were rolling too. And better still, Louise was inbound and joined us later that morning. Now, Swifty had quite a session, but Louise's apron doesn't lie, unlike his. And he could do with giving it me, actually, because like clockwork, one of my rods was away again. After a bit of a frantic dash to the rod, this fish felt much bigger from the off. You can just tell sometimes with the way they fight, and once it was in the sling, you could tell it was a big fish. And it was also a very unique one.
Well, how about that for a difficult hold? It's got no fin on its side. What a cool creature. This one's actually going to put me up on the wall in the clubhouse. Oh, at 38.5 pounds. This is really hard to hold without a fin. What an absolute beast. I did say they were going to get bigger from last night, and I've only gone and done it. It's big common week. Look at that. Crazy. What a cool fish, one fin. Oh yeah, called Nemo, I think. Absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah.
After what can only be described as one of my best 24 hours of fishing I've ever done, the action did slow, which my back and arms are extremely grateful for. However, that did give Louise time to get her rods out, and yeah, you guessed it, she'd already caught one.
So welcome to Louise Goes Fishing, new channel name. This is really cool, this fish. This is one that I put in this winter, and we stocked it at £24, and she's already 26 and getting a right little belly, and the colours are developing on her as well, and she's almost going two-toned. It's a really cool looking fish, this one. Really nice. Stripes on her shoulders here, but mega. Well done, love. Over a boilie spread, this one. A couple of pop-ups. Slightly different approach. So mega.
As the morning light softened and the sun climbed higher, the afternoon began to approach. And so with it came Swifty's decision to move back to the original swim he started in. Now, after doing so well in the new swim, you might think it seems daft to move back. But it meant that we could all have a social for the last couple of nights, and most importantly, get the barbecue going that evening. However, the weather had other ideas, with it deciding to absolutely lash it down. And of course, that's when my rod would decide to go. You just can't write it.
That's a good head and shoulders.
That was a good head and shoulders, wasn't it?
It's nice and calm. If you can bring her in on the side like that rather than overhead.
Yeah, mate. We've got this, mate.
Yeah, I think we need this in.
Yeah.
Nice and gentle. Not gonna lunge that.
No, I'm just going to be nice and calm as well. Just let her do her thing. It's a decent fish, that, mate. Decent fish. Very decent fish. Very decent fish, mate. Oh my lord.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I thought I'd missed it then.
Oh, mate, that's big. No?
That is Spartan.
Is that Spartan?
Yep.
That's
Spartan.
a 40?
That's a 40.
Yes! I think that's a PB, mate.
I mean, it's 44.
44 on the dot. I'll take that. I think my GoPro can see it.
44.
44?
44.
That's a PB.
Fucking boy. On the wall again.
Two on the wall.
On the wall.
And a
Two
PB.
PBs. Grassy PB.
And a fucking mirror PB.
Oh, she could have done that. That's unbelievable.
What a touch, mate.
This is the time. They're fucking, they're all feeding.
Let's have a little look at the feet. Little carp dance. Just when I thought this trip couldn't get any better, a 44-pound mirror carp, a new French PB for me. Well, mirror PB, look at it. What an absolute warrior. A fish known as the Spartan. I can barely hold this thing. What an awesome fish. It puts me on the board again. Oh my lord. This trip can't get any better. What an awesome fish. I am made up, absolutely made up. Look at it. Wicked.
Once I'd let that beast of a mirror go back to the depths, the keen-eyed viewers amongst you will have noticed the rain stopping. Now the rain didn't just stop, the sun decided to break through as well. Where was that when I was playing my fishing? Someone is taking the right piss here. However, on the plus side, it was perfect barbecue weather, so I'm going to shut up now and just roll some sexy barbecue shots. If you're vegan, I suggest you look away now. that was a proper barbecue. However, after feeding ourselves, it was time to feed the carp. Now, me and Louise already had our rods out on the dance floor, but Swifty, on the other hand, needed to top the bait up on his original spot and also get his rods out. So he got to work that evening, managing to just get his rods out before dark. And with the three of us all fishing, it was only a matter of time before the next fish would come. For me or Louise, preferably.
So I've just been talking to camera there, thinking the GoPro's on, and it's not. But we do have one on. And no Swifty's just landed one. So I have to land this so that I'm one up on him. Looks a decent fish as well, actually. It's kited quite a bit. It's a hell of a take. I haven't even seen the fish yet. It looks big. Played it in dead cautiously. That looks decent, you know. Just play it on its side. It's a big mirror. It's a big mirror. It's alright. Holy shit. I'm shaking like a shitting dog. It's alright. It's a good mirror. It's a good mirror. It is a good mirror. Oh, did you see it ping off the dorsal then? Oh my lord, I'm pooing myself. I'm actually shaking. Let's just get that clutch up. It's going to pop up on the surface. It's a nice one. It's a real nice one. This is one I want to land. It's a real nice one. Oh, I can't believe I was talking before with no GoPro actually on. I talk to myself anyway, so it's no fucking change. But oh, it's giving me a right scrap air in the margin. It's a nice one. If it's the fish I think it is, it's a ridiculous fish. But if it isn't, it's still an absolute scaly banger by the looks of it. It knows what it's doing, this one. It knows exactly what it's doing. It's a beautiful fish, this. Absolutely beautiful. Are you away, mate? I've got a Swifty to me left. Just had 2 bleeps. You in? Yeah. Swifty's in. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Lovely mirror, mate. This is mental. Oh, it's number 2 for you. Oh, I did actually know that. I had mentioned that I wanted one up on you. It's not a happy fish, this one. Come on. There she is on the top.
Oh my lord, come on. Oh, it's only just fucking nipped as well, this one. It's only just hooked. Yes! Get in that net. It's in. Yes! How's that? There we go. Get in there, look at that. Yes, what a mirror. This is strapped to my chest, but yes. Another stunning example of an Atang Rapide mirror. Just look at the scales on that. Wicked carp. But I have heard Swifty's had one. Is that true, mate?
Well, actually, mate, I've got two. So if you could come over here and hold this smaller one, whilst I get my bigger common out, that'd be great.
Right, I'll get this one back and I'll go and give you an hand.
Well, that'll do nicely, won't it?
Yeah, that'll do, mate.
That is a £71 12-ounce brace.
This is absolutely crazy fishing, mate, now.
Awesome.
Absolutely crazy.
Thanks for holding it up, mate.
Well, I try my best.
Just returning the favour.
You've made me enough brews.
Awesome stuff. Let's
Brilliant.
get it back, eh?
Yeah.
What do I even say at this point? The fishing is just unreal. What a morning for me and Swifty. However, don't worry, I'm not forgetting Louise, as later that morning she headed round to Stork Swim after seeing a few fish. And of course she got herself in on the action. I was super happy for her, and even more happy that Swifty didn't kiss me each time I caught one.
Well, if you know me, you'll know I absolutely love vests. Now, if I could live in them all year round, I would do. However, I live in the UK, sadly, so getting a vest out is once every blue moon. However, I have a whole cupboard full of them because I absolutely love them. And this week, I got this one a little bit mucky. It's white when you're fishing. Not the greatest idea. However, Louise, thank you for washing this. Gave me a little pile of stuff that got mucky and she'd washed it for me. Very grateful. And I left that pile at the front of my bivvy door last night. And I shouldn't have done that because the mice had other ideas. They have had their way with it, used it as nesting material. Now, I like to think I've given back to nature there. I mean, they've actually had to go here as well. So yeah, I've given back to nature there, and I feel I've done my bit, you know. So I've given back to the lake almost. It should then provide me with fish because I've given back to nature. I think that's how it all works. However, Swifty has treated me with 2 new vests. So thank you, mate. I will put these to good use when I can in the UK. Or the thing is, I just need to come out to France more because look how beautiful it is today. Look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up. There's like a drift of like pollen type thing, like little pollen things. It is like something out of like, oh, what's that film? Where they have the little blue things. Avatar. No, is that? Yeah, where they like have the blue people and that, and they have them things that float around. Yeah, if you get the reference, you'll probably know what I'm on about. If you don't, you'll think I'm a right knob. But look at that. Beautiful. It is beautiful, no matter what movie it might look like. Look at that. Let's just quickly have a look at this. Oh, God. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me live out here forever, please. I don't want to come home.
It certainly was a gorgeous day, and it was about to get a whole lot better.
I said things couldn't get better this trip. This trip can't get any better. Well, I've just caught one of the best carp I've ever caught. Well, it's a new PB for a fact. It's a new French PB. PB mirror. In that sling, it's a ridiculous carp. The frame, the way it looks. Oh my lord, this is what carp fishing is all about. I cannot wait to get this one out and show you to the camera. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. £45 and 4 ounces of a Tang Rapide mirror. What a fish! A fish known as Brogdon, and one of the ones when I came here, this was one of the ones I wanted. Look at the frame on it. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. PB number 4, like I've said. I keep saying this trip can't get any better. I'm lost for words. This is the buzz of carp fishing. I just look at it. It's crazy. The frame. Oh yeah, I am bloody loving it here at this lake. My arms are dying. Oh yes, I love it. I'm knackered.
Moments like these are why I go carp fishing. But for moments like these to happen, you always need to be on the ball. And with Swifty's spots going a little quiet that afternoon, I thought I'd do a little test to make sure he was still ready.
Now I know Swifty probably can't hear me now, but I want to really get him. So what I'm going to try and do is sneak over to his rods and pull on his alarm without him knowing. The problem is he's got a real good view of his rods. So for me to get there, it's going to be really hard. I'm going to try and pull on him so he comes sprinting out. The only thing is getting past the fucking him being able to see me. I'm trying to see if is he gonna be watching? Is Cyrus watching? Fucking hell, I think I've done it. Let me get that on here. Fucking hell. These are the extents I'm going to. I can't wait till he watches this. Oh, I'm risking getting my pants wet again. Oh, here we go. Fucking right, let me lie down here. Oh, let me see the screen. Here are his rods. The GoPro on him. Watch him shit himself. Oh, that was better enough. He's been done. Oh, fuck, I've been teeing that up for ages. Oh, I had you. Do you know how hard it was to get past without you seeing to do that this week? Oh, how do you feel?
He's such a penis. Absolute penis. I hate that. One of a massive
Oh.
That's your open water rod.
Was it actually?
Yeah, but you're going to blank for the rest of the time now.
Oh, mate. That's fucking made my day. It actually is the open water rod. I'm going to go and have a look at it. Oh, fucking hell.
I can't remember the last time I laughed that hard. I proper had Swifty there. As for the open water rod though, it was nothing. And that was the case for all of us on the fishing front for the rest of the day. But with tomorrow being our last full day, that evening we made sure the spots were topped up with plenty of bait and the rods were set for the final push. It was just down to the carp now.
Good morning. I've just got one in the sling. But before I do that, Swifty has come round with my brekkie. Look at these wraps each morning. Oh yeah, the food this week has been wicked. Not just the breakfast, but the main meals. And you know what? Cue the food porn.
That was some serious food. Now I did try and get Nigella Lawson for a voiceover, however that might have pushed this video into adult only. But speaking of things I'd like to have on the end of my rod, I had a fish to hold up for the camera.
Another fish, another picture on the wall. Swifty, get the printer going, mate. I tell you what, he's going to be charging me for ink at this point. Whew. What an absolute stunner. Let's go and look at some of them pictures in the clubhouse actually, because I know I look fantastic.
Well, thank you, Charlie, for that transition. Let's take a look at some of these fish that I've caught. Fish number 1 on the wall, Nemo. This fish wasn't even on the wall. Now it's £38 at 8. Whew. Next one, Spartan. Look at that. Literally is a warrior, that fish. £44. And my face just looks fantastic on them all. Winters. This is the one I've just caught at 30, well, this was at £37, now at 39. Need to get Swifty on printing with that. And then, who could forget? Woo, Brogdon. Oh, hey up.
Excuse me, mate. Well, you're forgetting the most important one. Who's this? Who's that geezer? Who's that geezer over there? Oh,
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. Get on with printing my fish out, mate. Get on with putting me on the wall again, please. Yeah.
To get on the wall with a fish has always been a personal goal for myself, so to do it not just once, but 4 times, honestly meant the world to me, and just shows how well this trip has gone for me and Swifty, who also managed another lovely scaly one that afternoon. These sorts of trips just don't happen all the time, but a Tang Rapide hadn't half treated us. And in terms of French fishing venues go, it's awesome. I've loved it, every second, and it is without a doubt the best French fishing trip I've ever been on. But before I get too sentimental, the lake had one last surprise in store for me.
Oh, no, I'm in. You know. You what? I'm in, mate.
Have you got another live talking take?
Yeah.
I'm sick of this.
It's just constant.
I'm making you look like a good angler.
Look at it.
Oh, you're recording, aren't you?
Yeah, I am recording. Before you start slandering.
Do you want me to put that rod back out for you again afterwards?
You are a piss-taking aren't you? You can't even see what he does behind this camera. He hides behind the camera.
Coming in pretty slow and ploddy though.
Don't say stuff like that, please. But it is.
Coming in fast and erratically.
Don't start looking at fish like that, mate. Please don't start looking at fish like that. You're looking at it like it's massive. Because it looks it as well, mate. Oh, you are so annoying. Because they are big common shoulders, mate. From the spot the big common comes out of. I don't want to hear it. What you can hear over this, ladies and gentlemen, is Phil taking the mick because I have a big fish on, and oh my lord, mate! Don't say.
I'm ready with the net. I actually didn't see anything.
I did, mate. I did. Don't. That looks massive. I don't even want to speak anymore. Wallowed all the way in this. When Phil pulls a face like that, it petrifies me. Jolted off the fucking. I don't care, mate. I'll pay for your burgers. Can you come over here, please, Netsman? Don't start doing I'm waiting. Oh my lord, man. Mate, it's Yorkie. It's Yorkie, that, mate. I'm not even joking. That's the biggest common in the lake. I'm not even joking, mate. Oh my lord. That's Yorkie. Holy shit, mate.
That's it. It is, mate. It's the Flex Common. That's her.
It is, yeah. That's yucky. That's the biggest common known. God knows how big that's going to be. That was 52.4 on Christmas Day. 4 months ago.
I'm shaking.
Look how wide it is. Look how wide it is.
Oh my god. Just look at the back on that. Oh my god. Thank god the GoPro was running.
Well done, mate.
Oh my god.
Literally taught this fish. Get it in front of the swing.
Oh, you can't even see me because I've got my GoPro strapped to my chest. It's hands on head. How?
We have taught that onto the bank.
Oh my god. This is literally the best week's fishing of my life. I can't go home.
That is awesome.
Look at my hands. I'm genuinely shaking. Oh my lord. Look at the just look at the shoulders on it. Mental. Oh, this GoPro strapped to my chest. I'm genuinely shaking. Like, look at the size of that. Oh my god. Oh, I've caught the biggest fish in the lake. I'm genuinely shaking. Can't believe it. That there is a PB, and I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, I'll flip the GoPro round. Let's just try and get a look at this. I don't even know what to say. Look at the shoulders, look at it. You probably can't even see it that well. I've got Swifty coming here. Who's on FaceTime there?
Charlie.
Is he? I can't believe it, mate.
Oh, mate,
I can't believe it.
that is absolutely mental, mate.
I can't believe what are the chances?
That's what happens when someone. That's what happens when someone moves in on your swim, mate.
I'm here. We have Charlie on FaceTime. Phil on the scales. Oh my lord.
That is 54.12.
54.12.
54.12. Well done, mate.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. This was a new lake record, the biggest French carp I've ever caught, a new PB common, and the best way I could imagine to end this film. I'm lost for words. You wouldn't believe me if I told you this was my last night and I've caught this fish. We both absolutely shite our pants when we saw it. I have to say a massive thank you to Phil for letting me fish this session. It's been my best French session to date. I don't know what to say. Thank you, mate. This has been absolutely incredible. I'm struggling to hold this absolute beast.
Mate, I'm coming in. I am coming
You've got to
in.
give me a sec here, mate.
That is unbelievable. Look at the size of that.
My arms are gone.
You haven't even said how big it is. 54 pound 12 ounces. This fish hadn't even been seen until Christmas Day.
Mental, mate. I'm gonna have to drop her.
Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here this week. And
Thanks,
what a
man.
fitting end. You're a legend. Well done, well done.
I think we deserve a whiskey.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now that's what dreams are really made of. I have to say another massive thank you to Swifty. And if you want to book onto this incredible venue, I'll leave a link in the description. For now though, it's goodbye, and I'll see you on the next adventure.